The Labour Party presidential candidate, Peter Obi, has declared that the inauguration of Bola Tinubu as the president of Nigeria would strengthen him. He made the submission on Sunday while speaking during a Twitter Spaces session. Recall that Tinubu defeated Obi and other candidates at the February 25 presidential elections in Nigeria, but the Labour Party candidate disagreed with the election results and has vowed to reclaim his stolen mandate at the tribunal. Speaking during the Twitter event just a few hours before the Monday, May 29th inauguration of Tinubu as the new president of Nigeria, Obi stated that he is not giving up or backing down on his resolve to secure his mandate. He added that he is very much aware that it is going to be a long battle, but he remains focused and won't give up. Obi, however, urged his followers and supporters not to give up, but continue praying for Nigeria and do the right thing always. In his words, "I didn't start this journey in a single day. I knew it's not going to be easy. The inauguration will strengthen me. I know how dampened you are that your effort did not come the way you wished. We are in a battle with an entrenched establishment. We are in a long battle. Even me, I know that the journey ahead is tough. They will make allegations, blackmail, and all sorts of things, but I am ready. I thank you for your sacrifice and I ask that you do not feel dampened. Thanks for the sacrifice. Thanks for being part of this greatness. Please, as we go through this pain, let us stay together. Let us do the right thing. Nobody can claim to be a saint. I am not. I could have done something unknowingly in the past. I plead that you stay focused. This is about transformation which takes time."
Peter Obi, the presidential flag bearer of the Labour Party LP, has called on Nigerians to remain resolute amidst the tense political situation in the country. According to Obi, he is committed to the rule of law and currently in court to reclaim his alleged stolen mandate. "We are currently in court. The results are unpredictable, but we need to remain on course, and God, who sees our pains, will see us through," Obi declared while addressing Nigerians on Twitter Space, anchored by Parallel Facts on Sunday.
Presidential candidate of the Labour Party LP in the 2023 general election, Peter Obi, has asked his supporters known as Obedience and others to remain calm and law-abiding ahead of the May 29th inauguration of President-elect Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The former Anambra State governor admonished this while speaking to journalists after an event he attended in Kaduna on Saturday, May 27, 2023. According to the LP flagbearer, it is only the court of law will decide the actual winner of the poll in due course. He also asked Nigerians to work for the progress and development of the country. He pointed out that the unity, peace, and security of the country is more paramount than any other interest. He said, "We must continue to live on the path of peace, religious harmony, ethnic harmony, coexistence. That is the most important thing for now. Let's have a peaceful, quiet Nigeria where government will concentrate on caring for the sufferings of the people." He said despite there are issues with the last general elections, Nigerians need to work together in peace to confront the common challenge of insecurity, poverty, education, and other very important aspects of the nation's existence. Also speaking at the event, the Labour Party presidential candidate, Senator Daddy Baba Ahmed, appealed to the incoming government at all levels to address the high youth unemployment, poverty, and insecurity, especially in the northern region, noting that those were the very critical areas where urgent attention is needed.
Take out of it. God does it so that men will fear before him. And the fear of God is the beginning of wisdom. Today we have heard in the Psalm 133 verses 1 to 3, except there is new unity, blessings cannot flow down. This is the time for Nigeria to come together, for us to be renewed in our hope again.
Remi Tinubu, the wife of the president-elect Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has attended the presidential inauguration interdenominational church service at the National Christian Center in Abuja on Sunday. Speaking about why Tinubu's government will be better than Buhari's own and others, at the service, the wife of the president-elect, Remi, said her family does not need Nigeria's wealth to survive, adding that she and her husband need the grace of God to govern. She also said that they need the prayers from Nigerian people, as she reiterated that Tinubu's government will do the right thing.
To hope in Nigeria, young children have sung here today. They are expecting the best for Nigeria. Nigeria's wealth is the common wealth of all. It belongs to everyone. God has blessed my family. We don't need the wealth of Nigeria to survive, but to do the right thing. And I promise you on this altar that with your help, with the help of God, we will set this nation on the right path. We need your prayers. We need your prayers. I can tell you, I for one am a silent worker. I'm not a noisemaker, but I listen and I hear. It's not out of pride, but it's about what the journey has melted on us. We've been bruised. Our body is not like the same again. But once the spirit is strong, the Bible said, if the spirit is there, it will sustain your infirmity. But when the spirit is gone, who can stand? But the spirit of God is in us. We will do the right thing by the grace of God. We need your prayers. We need your prayers. We need the prayers of the church. We need the mosque. We need everybody to pray to that one God who we just read in Ephesians, that is one God of all. Is not a God, for is a God of all flesh, is sovereign, and he sits in heaven. He does as he pleases. And in conclusion, I think I will end with that last verse of Ephesians 4, verse 6. Is one God, Father of all, who is above all, and through all, and in all, in you all, is in every of his creation. And we want to thank you all for coming out today. Thank our fathers of faith and our mothers of faith. God bless you. God will continually renew your strength. You have prayed for this nation, and so it shall be. But the little oil that God placed on my head, I pray over this nation. There shall be peace in our borders. This land shall be prosperous, and it will grow in leaps and bounds. Nigeria will be...
A former federal lawmaker, Shehu Sani, has said the president, Major General Muhammadu Buhari Reddit, has set traps for the incoming successor, President-elect Bola Tinubu. He disclosed this while highlighting the failures of the outgoing administration. Sani, who represented Kaduna Central Senatorial District in the 8th National Assembly, said Buhari wanted his regime to look better. He also accused Buhari of leaving behind a country without any economic direction. He said in a tweet, "He led the country without any economic direction. He presided over a government that failed to secure the lives of Nigerians, 63,000 dead, 3 million internally displaced persons and 366,000 refugees in neighboring countries. He failed to restructure as he promised. He granted waivers to the rich and impoverished the poor. He closed the borders for those who import bags of rice on motorcycles, and permitted those who use the ships. He built magical pyramids that disappeared after 3 days. He left incomplete projects with huge debts to service for decades. He enabled, enriched and reinforced a cabal for 8 years. He appointed and retained failures and rewarded them with extensions. He was weak in taking decisions and running away when it's tough. He has no house in London but made London his home. He left behind record inflation, record devaluation, record unemployment, record fall in GDP, record figures of poverty and record plunder of state resources. He left behind a nation with 60 million people suffering from mental illnesses. He is leaving behind the health workers on strike. He set up traps for the next government in order to make his own look better.